Well, this is dumb. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? Sorry for being a little late. I apologize. I was meal prepping, and then I didn't realize how long it was going to take me to do it, and then I realized I had like 10 minutes before I had to get up here to stream, so great timing there. However, we have a problem. You hear that? That is my T440's fan just cranked for some reason, and unfortunately I need this to read chat, which is less than ideal. So I don't know what we're gonna do about that. Chat, this might turn into a laptop servicing stream, because I need that to view chat, but I can't read chat with no laptop, which is unfortunate. Chat, what's the cause of what's the cause of this? Let's do some digging. Lenovo T440 fan error max speed. A hardware failure. System cannot detect the fan speed. Okay, great. That's awesome. Okay, so the fan's not dead. It's some hardware issue then. Great. Alright, well that's unfortunate. Okay, well I guess I'm reading chat on my phone today then, because this is just not going to work. Chat, we might have to do a laptop servicing stream, because looks like I'm going to have to rethermal this, unfortunately, which is really unfortunate. You know what's crazy too, chat? You want to know the funniest part about this? I've had this laptop for going on 5 years, if not longer. It has been perfect, aside from the battery dying, and I've been putting off buying a new battery for it, because I was like, you know what? The moment I buy a new battery for this thing, something else is going to go wrong. Actually, it's a lie. The only other thing I bought for it was a new BIOS battery. And I was like, the moment I buy this battery, something's going to happen. And lo and behold, a week after I get this stupid battery, now the fan error is happening. Like, this is why you don't touch old hardware every single time. Every single time, without doubt, something happened. It's crazy. Like, every single old computer I've had, that happens every single time. It's actually incredible. Like, literally, like, it's insane. Hey, thank you very much for the kind words. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. But yeah, no, maybe chat. Maybe on Saturday, maybe we'll do a laptop servicing stream, chat. Should we do that? Should we try and figure out what the problem is? Would that be fun? You guys want to see me tear apart a laptop and probably break it? Eh? Because what could possibly go wrong, right? Alright, anyways, well, we're on, I'll just have to read chat off my phone, which is less than ideal, but it is okay. We'll manage. Okay, anyways, alright, chat. Well, with that aside, that's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay, we'll figure this out. Anyways, we chat. This is like, chat. What do you expect? This is a melon stream. It's gonna be scuffed. There's always some kind of technical issue every time I try and stream. Lo and behold, it's either like some random thing or just like, you know, there's always something. There's always something. Okay, give me 2 seconds. Let me just quickly check my face cam. The other camera. Okay, there we go. We're good. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure this is actually working properly. Oh, working properly. Okay. This will be fun. Okay, let me do this, Chad, this is called being very prepared for a stream. And this is why you don't meal prep in the middle of the afternoon. Okay, anyways, so, testing this out today. We're like first impressions testing mainly today, because I didn't get a chance to actually test it too much when I did the last unboxing stream, if you guys missed that. But what we're going to do is, because I want to test it without the hyperpolling dongle first, to see how it feels. And then we'll mess around with the hyperpolling dongle maybe Saturday. But I want to get like a raw feel for how the mouse is first, and then we'll go from there. But I got to work in these skates first, so, because the PTFE. Let me just do that real quick. This is the fun part of using glass, chat. You get to just absolutely annihilate your skates by doing this. You gotta love it. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Well, I wonder how I'm gonna. I really hope I don't need a new fan chassis for the laptop. That would suck. Chat, how much are T440 fan chassis? They can't be that much, right? It's a Lenovo laptop. Like, I mean, hey, to be fair, if I got it, I've got 5 years out of it, and 5 years out of it is pretty damn good, in all honesty. And considering I've invested maybe a grand total of $80 into that thing with the battery included over this time, that's not a bad payoff for a secondhand battery. A secondhand laptop, I'm sorry. Can't complain too much about that, I guess. Alright, that should be worked in enough, hopefully. Yeah, these skates are a little questionable on glass, but we'll see how they perform. Okay. Alright, let me get my fan going too. Hey, what's up, Snakegood? How you doing? Trying to X-ray pad Obsidian equivalent skates, Razor Strider. Very good, except for micro tracking. It feels like it's on and off stuttery and moving is normal. Did you work in the skates? Because if you don't work in the skates, they will feel a little weird for the first couple days. Like they have a very strong work-in period on those skates where they feel a little inconsistent until they're worked in. Once you work them into the pad, they're better, but it takes some time. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for good old RoboQuest, our typical getting used to mouse game, chat. Okay, let me hop over here, put this to this. Okay. Chat, imagine actually playing a game. Wouldn't be me. Wouldn't be me. Alright, pause this, go to this. Okay. I worked them in better. Should I keep going? It's not hard PTFE, or they're made of hard pads mainly. Yeah, so, okay, so how many days have you been using them for? Because once they're worked in, like, technically speaking, the work-in period takes care of everything, but in some cases, in some weird cases, they still need a little more time to work in. The Strider specifically also is a bit of an odd pad when it comes to skates, as sometimes it's not as friendly as it should be. Why am I skipping so many frames looking around in here? Give it a couple more days of use. You can work them in a little more if you want to. Again, it really depends on how you work the skates, and that's gonna be like the big determining factor for that. Yeah, hardened PTFE on the Strider I noticed was a little wonky for whatever reason. I still don't know why. It was just one of those weird instances. 24 hours for me. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah, no. In that case, they usually take like a couple days. Like, I would say like 2 or 3 days to work in, give or take. Whether I should pick up ESP Tigers? Nah, don't bother. Again, I used to work at X-ray pads, so bias aside. But my experience with ESP Tiger skates has been very, very bad. Yeah, like I've been using the those on what pad was I using them on? I was using them recently. They were totally fine. You just got to work them in a little bit. Chat, do me a solid. Can y'all tell me if the audio is okay? I'm assuming it's not, so that's why we're checking this now. Yeah, I've only had a little, like, I got the ESP Tiger, like, whatever their pink ones and their white ones were, and both of the skates had defective adhesive on them, and they were just, like, really boring in terms of performance, in all honesty. Like, they're basically just Jades, but worse in my experience. Like, yeah, I've had some experiences with X-ray pads. I've had some issues with X-ray pads adhesive, but not to the same degree. Audio is low. Okay, I had a feeling as much. Thank you very much. Sound. Let's put this up to, like, 10. Is that a little better, chat? Hopefully it's better. Hey, we got a beam gun right off the pop. I love that. That's sick. All right, let me just double check this here a little more. All right, here, let me go to advanced audio properties, RoboQuest. Why is that such a weird decibel? That's such a weird number to be on. Okay, let's try that. Oh. How's that? Is that better? Did I just double jump somehow? That hopefully should be better. What do we care here? Critical damage? Yeah, sure. I mean, you know what I realized? I probably should be using, like, a hard pad, sorry, a soft pad for first aid, like, not training, but like for first day usage, I probably should be using a soft pad because these are PTFE skates, but you know what, they don't actually feel as bad as I thought they would. Sometimes PTFE skates are just like a straight up lottery when it comes to their performance. Okay, thank you for your help, appreciate it. Critical damage about 40, yeah, it's no brainer. down. I'm really hoping that perk I just took didn't just, like, destroy my run, but it should be fine. Don't care about any of this, really. Deals cryo damage. Yeah, that's really good, actually. That's insanely good. Actually, I just realized crowd damage actually kind of screwed this, but it's okay. But you know, I'll since I'm using a glass pad, like I'll probably like this is chat. This is literally the first time I'm using the mouse since the stream, like the other day. So I'm probably I'll test out these stock ones for a little bit. I'll test out the full size ones too and see how they feel. But I'll probably swap to like glass pad optimized ones for whatever stream, like Saturday maybe. Really sad I got hit by that. Really, you lived? Chat, remind me to put remind me to re-roll this for electric damage. Give me 1 second. I did my skates 3v3 video, but it was weirdly enough more starting than 2+2, so they're crazily. Oh wait, hold on. Are you using X2's package dot skates or hoping they're do be good enough? Are those the black ones you're talking about? Because if they are, they suck. I sincerely hope they're not the black ones, because those things are awful. Yeah, sure. Sure, why not? Love how there's 2 full-size bombs just running at me around the corner with no visual. Love that. Yeah, the black ones, yeah, those things are awful. The problem with those is that they're cylindrical in their shaping, they're not rounded, so they are scratchy as hell on every single glass pad. Unless they change them. But the ones on my Crazy Light were, like, atrociously bad. We don't have a mechanic here to do reroll, unless that sucks. What is this? Critic? That's really good, actually. Wow. Okay, this build is good right now because if we do any critical damage, we just melt them. But the problem is we have to do critical damage. That's like that's our win condition right now. Okay, that did that much against a guy who's resistant to freezing. That's actually insane. You know what's actually kind of working, chat? I think normally PTFE skates, normally skates like this I would not use on a glass pad. But it's because the mouse is a little on the heavy side, it's actually not too bad. Okay, there's just like an armada of planes here. That's cool. Okay, there's even more of them. That's really fun. And of course they live with like 2 HP for no reason. Yeah, you know what? Actually, the mouse's weight is actually kind of working right now. Like, normally I don't like PTFE skates on hard pads for obvious reasons, but these are actually kind of working right now. I mean, their durability will be, like, absolute garbage, but I mean, that's fine. By the way, chat, if I keep looking down, I'm sorry. It's because my laptop's out of commission, so I gotta, like, look down on my phone for chat. I'm sorry. It's hard to know what's a good point of comparison. Thank you. I don't wear them, fucking throw the mouse to play. Yeah, if you have the Pulsar black ones and you look closely and they're not rounded at all, like they're cylindrical, just literally put them in the trash. They are the worst skate I've ever tried, like the worst hard pad skate I've ever used. Like, I genuinely don't understand why they're not rounded. Like, I actually genuinely thought I may have received I thought I received a defective unit with like bad skates or something, but nope, they are just like that. Which is kind of insane, in all honesty. That could have been bad. I love how the pistol does so much crit damage for no reason. Hey, what's up, man? How's the texture of this mouse feel like? So, hey, what's up, Parps? Hope it's all as well. So, the coating on the side is the new coating, which feels very similar to like a Razer Death Adder V3 coating, but less rubberized. But the main clicks don't appear to have a texturing to them, but they have like a granular surfacing, kind of similar to the Keris 1. They're grippable, but not as much as I'd like them to be. I would prefer the coating to be on the whole shell. I had the Harpe Ace 1, I didn't like the feel of the coating. Oh, the original coating is abysmal. The original Harpe coating, that from, I'm assuming that's what you're referring to. The original coating is terrible on ROG's mice, like, literally awful. The new coating on the 2 is, like, astronomically better. That's really annoying you lived. Yeah, Razer's old mice, sorry, not Razer, ROG's old mice had arguably the worst coatings I've ever seen on mice. They're actually diabolically bad. The only problem right now is that our reload speed is kind of screwing us, so we need to get something that fixes that ASAP. What are you doing here? Yeah, but like I think on like the Harpe 2, the coating's across the entire shell with the exception of the side button, so it feels a lot better. But the coating here is a little questionable. I don't care about any of this stuff really. Increase heavy. You know what? I'm down. Let's mess around and get some funkiness going on here. How slow am I now? Oh dear God, I'm so slow. But I do an insane amount of damage now, so I mean, we take that. I'm so glad that tree just happened to be in the way. Who shot me? Sir. Yeah, that's some damage. We just have to figure out a way to undo the movement penalty. Harpe 2 Ace looks interesting. Clicks are not coded, which is odd. Change shape, though. I like the original Harpe shape. I actually, so it's funny you mention it. I literally just finished doing the Harpe 2's review yesterday and the teardown today, and it's a very, very good mouse. Like, I don't, like, the Harpe is, like, it's such a good mouse. It feels like a mouse that'd be released by, like, Logitech or, like, Razer. It does not feel like a ROG product. That's like the best thing I can say about it. It's not perfect. It's still, there are still some issues with it, of course, but it's a very good mouse, in all honesty. Alright, I'm going this way. Yeah, well, they made this shape a little more. They made it more like claw fingertip optimized for the Harpe, which like I get, because it's a Demon 1 collab shape. So, like I understand why they did that, but yeah, no, but it's definitely a good mouse. It maybe, if you like the first shape, it may be hard to find, like, you may be like a bit of a transitional period to get used to it, but it's a good shape. I like it. What is this? Potato, don't care about that. Sure, take that. Okay, we got a reloader. Okay, we need... Yeah, thank you for the reminder about electric. I appreciate that. What is this game? It also looks interesting. This is called RoboQuest. This is like my go-to testing game. So if I'm breaking a new mouse in, this is the game I play because it's like very it's very linear in how it works, so it's easy for me to tell like if a mouse is good or bad. Fire rate, reload speed, cryo damage. Bruh. Okay, burn damage is good. We could do burn damage. Plus 15 critical damage is also insane. And the okay, you went actually. Let's do burn. I think burn is actually worth it, low key. Actually, I just realized I should have upgraded one more time. I'm an idiot. Okay, let's do this and then just do this again. Oh, shock damage. Perfect. Okay. Actually, it's a way better roll there. Perfect. We need a salt test. No Overwatch today, Saturday. Is it co-op? Yes, it is co-op. It does have co-op. It's a really good game. It's like, it's probably my favorite game I've played in a very long time. Actually, there is one other game I wanted to play on stream too. Chat, remind me to play a little bit of Far Far West later. Far Far West is also really fun. I just realized I took the fucking cryo yo-yo and I just got rid of my cryo gun. I might be an idiot. Actually, wait, no, that's okay. We can make it work. It's fine. Just one rocket in there and just everyone's gone. Yeah, this game goes on Steam on sale on Steam pretty reliably. It's really fun. Unfortunately, they stopped developing the game about a year or so ago. So like, not actually maybe a couple months ago, but it's still really fun. There's also like a gajillion different weapon types, so like it's not linear at all. Like you can change, like do different weapons. There's like a Cassidy revolver, a Soldier 76 gun, a burst rifle that is like unbelievably OP. It's really fun. It's a really good game. Definitely recommend trying it. Soldier 76 watch, yeah, literally Widow watch. There are snipers in this game, but they suck. Are you hoping for a Dark Chaos V2 release? I would love it. I mean, I actually really like the original. Like, I like this Dark Chaos. I actually think it's a really good pad. Yeah, that's fine. I don't care about that. I have an upgrade? I don't. We need this guy to stop turning so we can just look at us. Sir. Thank you. And watch his health disappear, chat. Hehe, shock damage is fun. Oh no, he's stuck over there. Shit. Yeah, this might be a little crazy. Yeah, that's insanely OP. Holy fuck. Are you gonna review the new Wise Owl Cloud? I haven't been able to get in my hands on that one yet, unfortunately. And to be honest with you, the UWB tech, like UWB tech right now is interesting, but it's a slightly worse 2.4 gigahertz tech currently. That like we haven't fully gotten to utilize that tech yet. So like I'm interested in UWB mice, but I'm gonna wait for some more like well implemented ones to try it out, I think. Dark Chaos or VA5, I actually have not used any of the sky pads yet, unfortunately, or the wall hack pad, so I can't really give you a preference, unfortunately. Or last time asking, if X2LCL dot skates aren't scratchy for your person, should I break them in? Like, is it that bad performance-wise? Yes, they're awful. They are truly the worst skate. I mean, like, you can try them if you want. If you feel comfortable on them, by all means. I guess it really depends on the pad's texture you're using. I mean, personally speaking, I found them unbelievably terrible. Oh my god, we got the perfect roll. God bless. I found them awful, but I mean, to each their own. Yeah, chat. Well, we're gonna do some salty testing on Saturday, because Saturday I have a little more time to stream because I only have like an hour tonight. But Saturday we're gonna do like I have to do a bunch of Splitgate streams because like we gotta finish our camo grind for Splitgate, and then I also have to do Overwatch as well. I have to do a lot of shit. We do so much damage with this; it's actually fucking insane. Like, if they have any kind of armor resistance, I'm, like, absolutely screwed. But it's, like, anything, it just doesn't have armor, it just gets absolutely fucking deleted. Shit's great. Another $10 down the drain for me and Gamin. What kind of glass pad are you using? Because, like, some glass pads require, like, very specific skates for them to be, like, usable. At least none of that kills that guy, thank God. Oh, hello. What is this, a flamethrower? Oh wait, that's actually like a great roll. Oh my god, that's a great roll. You know what, we should have taken the burn damage. I'm starting to think the burn damage might have been better. Like, shock damage is good, don't get me wrong, but like, burn damage is just a little spicier, you know? Like, burn damage just has that sass, you know? I heard you. No, not shooting me today. Very difficult game. Oh my god, chat, wait, do we take this? Chat, did we take it? Hold on, wait, give me a second. I just realized the music's off. Lol. Sound, music. Chat, did we take this? Do we troll? Razer started hybrid. Oh, right. I watched a review on it, but you didn't confuse what skates. Yeah, that's the thing. I think I ended up using the U9s the most on that, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but yeah, I agree that pad is very specific when it comes to skates. Chat, are we trolling? Did we do it? This could be really good. Deals burn damage. Piercing project. Actually, no, this thing's kind of shit, actually. Wait, hold on a second. Yeah, never mind. Just kidding. Never mind, chat. That thing is ass. Just kidding. That thing is horrible. Okay, don't get me wrong. The throwing knife can be insanely OP, but sometimes it just has the worst legendary rolls on it. I don't understand why. And it's just this gun, too. I don't know why it's specifically that, like, that gun just has the worst rolls sometimes. It's so weird. Can you stop that, please? I really don't like when you use a shield. It's really annoying. Thank you. Ah, fire damage funny. The texture feels like Canadian roads with their potholes and on the default stock skates. Jeez, I mean, that's not wrong. You're not entirely wrong there. We need some good perks. Okay, that's not a good perk. These are not good perks. I need good perks. Do I reroll this for fire damage? Okay, you know what? I'll take that. That's fine. I literally just got shock damage again. That's fine. That's a little toxic, I think. There we go. Yeah, I remember. You know what it is? The Strider is just such a unique. Oh, okay. Nope, that's very bad. Oh, please let me get that. Oh no, how am I still leashed to this guy? What the hell just happened to me? How was I still leashed to that guy? Hello? Bro, I broke that. There is no way that actually leashed. That's actually insane. I thought I broke it with grapple, but apparently the game is just like, lol, nope. That sucks. That we actually had a good run. It's okay, chat. You know what? We get a throwing knife run for a little bit now. I cannot believe I hit that shot. I'm actually crazy. What you're saying is the first in UWB tech is YSL isn't good. It's not that it isn't good. The problem is that UWB tech, so the big issue with UWB tech right now is that it's basically just like, it's more complicated 2.4 gigahertz, if that makes sense. So like, the current implementation is good. The problem is that UWB has like really weird range issues. So like, if you're like with a standard 2.4 gigahertz mouse, like you can be outside on your street and your mouse will register a click. Whereas on UWB mice, sometimes some like weird thing, like signal interference is very weird with that connectivity type. So like the current Cloud Ultra's connectivity type, like connectivity from what I've been told and what I've heard, is basically equivalent to like a standard 2.4 gigahertz mouse. But it doesn't have the features that you'd expect UWB to have. Like, because UWB is, like, way higher bandwidth. Like, technically speaking, you could push, like, higher polling rates and all that stuff, and, like, that stuff isn't available yet. So, like, it's not I'm not saying it's bad. It's, like, they were first to the market with it for a reason, because they kind of rushed it. Again, not a bad thing. It works. It's just, like, you'd be better off just buying a standard 2.4 gigahertz mouse right now until UWB tech is like actually figured out. And to be fair, a lot of other brands are trying to figure it out right now, and it's taking them a very long time to get it right. So like that's the thing, like any brand could release a UWB mouse right now and just have it be like a fine implementation. It would just be average. It wouldn't be like anything noteworthy. All these everyone right now is trying to figure out how to make UWB tech great, and it's taking a very long time. Very long time. So like that's the trick with UWB. Like it's fine. It will work great, but like there's so much potential with that connectivity type that's not being utilized yet. It just seems a little early for the tech, in my opinion. Again, I could just be completely wrong. I'm just going off of information from people I've talked to about the tech. Okay. Thank you. I really just wanted to hit that guy, and that was just really hard for some reason. So from the school, it thinks 100 hertz is all you need, is lighter on your CPU. See, I hear that, but like the thing that like a high polling rate does make a difference, like mainly with click latency. That's what really matters with it. And like I personally started to use higher report rates, and I do notice that like my flicking is more accurate on like 4K hertz, for example. But again, I definitely see like it's very much like that's actually a great example. It's just like high polling rates. Like, so many brands rush to implement high polling rates before, like, a lot of hardware could even properly utilize it. And that is actually another factor with UWB because, like, it's very hardware dependent. So, like, a lot of people's computers will not be able to properly utilize the tech. Like, there's a lot of, like, again, there's crazy potential with UWB. Like, it will be the standard one day. It's just, it needs a little more time in the oven. Which hopefully we're not going to be waiting too much longer for a lot of, like, I know some brands are working on UWB right now. It's just hard to justify the implementation currently. Like right now, you're like a brand would be better off focusing more on implementing like the new Nordic or like the upcoming Nordic SoCs because like the 54H20M is like a good hybrid between the 54L15 and the 52H20. Like there's other thing and there's like a new Pixar SKU coming soon. Like there's other stuff that is higher priority for brands right now rather than just UWB, if that makes sense. I can see benefits of 2000 hertz does show difference in monitor, yeah. No, I agree completely. Like 2000 hertz, 4000 hertz is like the maximum I use. I rarely use 4K. The only time I use 4K hertz is if I'm testing it for a review. That's like the only time I use it. Aside, like if I'm just playing a game like on my off time, I'm using 2000 to 4000 hertz 90% of the time. But again, like think about it, chat. With UWB tech, like you could technically force like 16 to 30K polling if you really wanted to. Like theoretically speaking, the connectivity type could support that because polling rate is currently limited by 2.4 gigahertz bandwidth. Well, there's a lot of other factors to it as well, but like. That's the thing. So, like, UWB has a lot of really cool potential. It's just not quite ready to be utilized yet. Please die. Thank you. Oh, you know what? I'm going to take the... yeah, do I want those? Yeah, you know what? I'll just have it. Yo, the bot went flying into the wall. I've never seen that. Yo, the ragdoll is crazy. That's funny. Goodbye, thank you. U9 Ultras feel really nice on glass. They're my personal favorite, I like them. I'm looking through some skates right now, and there's a local supplier. I feel like taking AliExpress stuff and rebranding it. Yeah, they're almost certainly doing that, 100%. 2.5D dot skates are a large size. I don't care if it narrows it down. It's probably a clone of, like, anything. Who knows? It looks like an M&M candy. Yeah. 4K really just hit the CPU hard. I can only imagine if 8K or 32K. Yeah, 100%. I pulled the trigger and got my SPO5 as my first glass pad. Safe to say I don't want to go back to fabric. Hey, congrats. Honestly, glass pads are so good. Like, the glass pads are so good. Like, I'm going to commit to using glass this year, and I'm really excited because I really do like the feel of glass. Like, I'm using this right now with a heavier mouse, and it feels so good to use. I biffed. I didn't even hear it. Chat, we need some good weapons. We're kind of getting screwed in the weapon department right now. I suck. Got some U9s, the Obsidian Airs, and the SP, they feel so good. Nice. Yeah, the U9s are great if you have a really fast glass pad and want to slow it down. And the Obsidian Airs are perfect as like a balance feel, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm probably gonna put the U9s on. Actually, you know what? No, this mouse is a little faster. I'll probably put Obsidian Airs on this, I think, Because it's like, maybe I could do like maybe the smaller U9 dots. Because this mouse is like, it's heavier, so I don't really need as much control from the skates. But I gotta say, for this being like, chat, like this is literally my like first time actually using the mouse. I gotta say, it feels good. Like, there are definitely, like, I know the issues with it, for sure, but it actually feels pretty solid to use, honestly. No real major complaints so far. I mean, aside from the lack of included high polling rates, but I mean, that's a pretty minimal thing. Okay, it's not a minimal thing, but it's definitely something worth noting. I love how that reload definitely finished and just reloaded anyways for no reason. Sure, why not? Man, I can't search on AliExpress for shit. Why is it so complicated? Obsidian Air is so good, or do you need the Pro version? Obsidian Air Pros. You mean the Ultra? Oh, the Pros. Ignore. Don't worry about the Pros. The Pros are the worst version. The Pros are the old wall hack versions. Because X-Ray Pad used to have it. Like X-Ray Pad used to manufacture their skates. So the Obsidians were like their first skates, but they didn't have buffering layers or anything, so they were like, they performed well, but they were pretty bad. The Obsidian Airs and Ultras are just better in every way. Don't care about that really. We're just getting really bad stuff right now, unfortunately. I don't know how I dodged that thing. I was gonna blow up my face. I'm happy I did, but I don't know how I did it. Of course you dash at the last possible second. That's so annoying. Man, having a sniper with, like, cryo has to just be one of the worst feelings in the world. Like, talk about useless. Like, there are just so many better things you can have. That's awkward. Somehow dodged all of that. We take that. Peripheral stuff got so confusing so fast. So good, normals got it. Yeah, no, literally, yeah. Peripherals is like the deepest rabbit hole you can go into. It's actually insane. It can go even deeper too. That's the worst part. There is so much like crazy optimization stuff you can do. Like, if you really care about doing the cutting edge, you can get into, like, USB optimize, like, port optimization, like, latency optimization. Like, there is so much stuff you can do. Yeah, I was gonna say, though, I'm feeling good on this one. I wonder how, I was gonna say, chat, I teased the other stream. I got a Glassworks Polarity, which I'm really excited to get my hands on. Or I'll try, I should say. No, I prefer the feeling I have on this one. I was gonna say I'm really excited to try that because I haven't used I haven't used a new glass pad in a while. Oh please! I thought I was gonna kill that thing. I was gonna be really upset. Okay, the shotgun just does no damage to him. Okay, got it. Okay, is these rockets having like skill-based matchmaking or skill-based like hit detection? Am I playing COD? What is this? I'll take an AK. Yeah, why not? I really would like to pick that up. I love how that triggered from so far away for some reason. There's like a certain ratio you can walk into a level before those little bots spawn, and sometimes the game just ignores that logic and just spawns it anyways. Which really sucks when you get to the later levels, because there can be like an insanely hard boss and it just starts behind you. I'll tell you a story about latency, oh boy. You know what, chat? I wonder if there... Oh, actually, what? That'd be kind of funny to take. I'm down for that. Okay, you know what? That was the best option there, because either I was going to get hit by a bunch of stuff I really didn't want to get hit by, or I got hit by something else. So, you know what? That was kind of best course action, honestly. Or best case scenario. Am I having a seizure? I might be. I was a top Quake 3 player and used 120 Hz CRT, and it died and replaced with a 17 LCD that refreshed at 75 Hz. Oh my god, no way. Really? Damn, Quake 3 back in the day. I never got into Quake 3. That was a little before my, like, I was playing Battlefront back, like, when Quake 3 was kind of, like, in its heyday. I was playing the wrong game. That does so much damage for some reason. I mean, I'm not complaining at all, but that's kind of insane. Quake is one game I really wish I played when I was younger, because I missed the boat on that game so bad, and like it's the perfect game. And it's the Counter-Strike of arena shooters, and I wish I played it. Quake 3 was hardcore back then? Yeah, Dominate Hardware turns out 10 millisecond input lag? Damn. LCDs are still catching up to CRT's latency-wise. Hey, chat, I used to be a Melee player, trust me. I know all about the life of a CRT. I'm very familiar. Like, I'm so mad. I had a CR, like, I used to have a dedicated CRT from my GameCube so I could play Melee and stuff. And I remember the day it broke, I was so sad. Because, like, it just doesn't feel as good. I mean, to be fair, Slippy is good, don't get me wrong. Like, Slippy is nice, but man, that CRT fail on Melee was just, ugh. Inputs were so good. Like, it was just so responsive. It was so nice. I miss those days. I miss the Melee days. Let me see here. What do we got here? Sure, we'll take that. All these people, 1 millisecond makes a difference. Yeah, it doesn't. Literally, if 124 75, 10 mil dominated as such, but yeah, could obviously barely change main-game performance. See, for me, I just like the motion clarity of high report rates, for sure, but again, I guess that wasn't really an issue on old CRTs, per se, because their dot density was so low. Chat, but low-key, chat, if I could use a CRT again, I absolutely would. Like, no lie. Wow, these are all absolutely terrible. Alright, that's sick. It wasn't good, obviously, but it barely made a difference. Yeah, for sure. And you went too. The thing with Quake as well is, like, Quake isn't, like... I feel like Quake is probably the only... is one notable game where you can get away with running, like, lower refresh rates, because, like... There's a lot going on, but it's very predictable. So, like, at some point, like, what you see starts to matter less, per se, you know? Like, it kind of automates everything in your head, right? Wow, these weapons are just absolutely terrible. I'm hating this so much. Okay, so let's do... Burn damage, Ray. Yeah, that's a no-brainer right there. Obsidians and Ultras are on top of the standard Pro R. So the Obsidian Ultras are the exact same as the regular Obsidians, but they have an anti-collapse layering inside them, which makes them thicker. There's like a menial performance difference between them. I'd argue Quake refresh rates matter just as much as it's so fast-paced you're flicking around like crazy. I guess, yeah. I guess so, yeah, you're right, I guess. Attack PS needs delayed CG, you have to hold angles, minimum reaction time because you get deleted instantly. Dude, that's what I fucking hate about attack shooters. Like, I hate, like, okay, number one, I don't necessarily hate Counter-Strike. The problem is my eyes are so bad I can't fucking see anything in Counter-Strike. But, like, dude, Valorant is just, like, that game just literally made me hate games. Like, Valorant literally just made me hate gaming. Like, that game is just so ass. It's actually criminal how bad it is. Like, they call that thing attack shooter is, like, an actual legitimate joke. Like, that should be, like, legally fileable. Like, that is not attack shooter. And the thing is, too, is that when I play Counter-Strike, I can, like, you know what it is, chat? You know what I hate about Valorant? It's the feeling of the aim. I don't know what it is. Like, if I'm playing Counter-Strike, put me in a Counter-Strike DM, I'll start tapping heads with a D, zero problems if I can see them. In Valorant, I just feel like my aim in Valorant, I don't know what it is. That game turns me into a 95-year-old man. Like, it is insane. I don't know why. It's so strange. It's a lot of bad stuff. I'm just gonna go over here. Try not to die, and I die anyways. God damn it. Australian guys can frag for sure. Valorant's dog shit money movement. Yeah, no, for sure. Last game I played competitively was Overwatch back in 2016, 2017. Yeah, the glory days of Overwatch. Man, chat, we're getting kind of like screwed today, eh? The acceleration, deceleration of the movement is horrible. For me, just aiming in that game just feels like shit. And it's not like it was like a certain peripheral thing. Like, just every single time I play that game, I just feel like I can't aim for shit. It's so weird. Like, maybe it is the movement. Maybe you're right. Oh, he actually hit me with that. That's a little annoying. Yeah, sure, whatever. I mean, yeah, like, see, for me, chat, the only games I played competitively when it comes to FPSs was Team Fortress 2 and Splitgate. I always miss the boat with, like, other games. But, dang, TF2 comp was so fun. I miss TF2 comp. Forming a head bonk marks all enemies. Sure, I might as well take it, right? Yeah, definitely want that. Tech has gotten better, but skill hasn't. I agree, for sure. I still remember looking at old guys in the old Top Dog, a couple seasons of TF2. Yeah, TF2, I loved TF2 back in the day. I was a medic and spy player. I know, I was disgusting. To be fair, though, I was actually, like, a good spy, though. Like, because I would run the Ambassador because I had good aim, so I would be, like, Ambassador. What's the watch that made, I would do Ambassador, Default Knife, and Default Watch. I wouldn't do, like, Cloak and Dagger, like, none of that Cloak and Dagger bullshit. Like, I was just, like, an OG good spy. Man, that game was so fun. Like, the feeling of stare stabbing somebody is just so, like, man, that is, like, a top 10 feeling. Like, it just, because it's so hard to, like, it's not hard to pull off, but, like, the amount of conditioning you have to do it to pull it off, and when you finally get it, it's just so rewarding. Bro has got hops. Jeez. But yeah, no, Valor, and then, like, yeah, Splitgate was my other, like, game I played a lot of competitive in. But, like, Splitgate is such a crackhead game. Like, it's one of those games that if you play that competitively, every other game feels so slow. But then the game died when the rollers took over, so then that ended pretty quick, unfortunately. I haven't really dabbled with Splitgate 2 too much, to be honest with you. I've been kind of... I mean, the original Splitgate 2 is fucking terrible, so I mean, that's... I'm not going to play that. But the new Splitgate's not bad. I actually enjoy it. But, fuck spies, I played Sniper. Fair. Couldn't get me to play Valor. 6 is too hard for me as a beginner, but the game is good. Dude, every single time I see R6 players, they just seem like the most miserable people. Like, they just seem like they're just, like, they're playing a game that they just hate. Like, I don't mean that, like, to be, like, toxic. It just, ooh. Ooh, chat. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that is a GG right there, chat. Okay, we gotta get a good roll on this. I need 8. Fuck. Alright, well, that's okay. We'll make this work. I just realized, is this an explosive modifier on this? Okay, that's just fucking broken. Alright, that's cool. I'm glad that exists. I've never seen this in my life, by the way. I didn't even know this was possible. I didn't know you could have a exploding AR. Chad, do we lean into this or do we meme this run? We could actually lean into this and make this like a pretty good run. I think, if we get the right perks. This is so stupid. Does that mean it's I guess, Chad, what that means it's theoretically possible. It's theoretically possible then to get the BR in with explosive, which would be like absolutely fucking broken. I mean, this is already pretty good, but you know, that's pretty good. You could play Valorant R6. Splitgate 01 was the best. Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. Still can't fuck with Splitgate 2. Splitgate 2, don't get me wrong, Splitgate 2 was fucking terrible. Splitgate Arena Reloaded, the new version, is much better. It's basically like an upgraded. It's like, think of it as like Splitgate 1.5. Like, they took away all the bullshit class system and all the Call of Duty-ness on it, like, for the most part. There is still sliding in the game, but like the game feels so much better. And it's actually fun. Like, I've actually been enjoying Splitgate again. Which is something I genuinely did not think I would ever say again after Splitgate 2's disaster. There's no way that scanning burst scanned everybody but the giant fucking boss I shot it at. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Ooh. Hello. Chad, it's the best gun of the game. That's a lie. It's like an okay gun. I just like it a lot. I'll come back and kill him. We'll go over here first. Sure. Yeah, we'll take that one. That might as well. Let me see. Look through chat here. Face your giant hand. I have really big hands. This is a big mouse, but I just have really big hands. I love my aim is good. I just love walking down people as tank. That's fair. Do you do keyboard tests as well? Occasionally. I don't really do keyboards as much as I used to. I primarily focus on glass pads and mice. Because, like, I'm with the Teardown project and how in-depth my reviews are, I don't really have a lot of time to cover a lot of other products unless it's, like, something really cool. So, like, you may see the occasional keyboard or Switch review, but nothing reliable. To be fair, I'm also one of those people who, like, I don't understand. Like, I have a really good keyboard. I have a Psychic Key HM80, and it's, like, perfect, and I just don't want to try anything else. Which is such a bad mentality. Like, it's just how I feel about it. Ooh, hello, chat. What do we have here? More explosion perks. Man, it's just... Everything today is just explosion perks. It's crazy. Ow. Rude. Alright, chat, I'm sorry if I'm not reading your message, I apologize. My laptop is out of commission, so I have to read it on my phone. So I gotta, like, pick up my phone to read chat. I'm sorry. I'm not ignoring you, I promise. It's because I haven't seen your message. 9K hours on CS2. God damn, that's a lot of time. Wow. I think the game I have the most time in is Star Wars Battlefront 2. I think I have, like, on my old, like, I had an old Steam account where I played it on, like, way back in the day. Or, no, sorry, I didn't even know. It was a local, it was like a, that was back in the day when Battlefront 2 had, like, a local version. I think I have close to, like, 3,000, 4,000 hours in that game, if not maybe even more. I mean, to be fair, I was ranked, like, 3 in the world in that game, so, I mean, it makes sense I would have spent so much time on it, but, man, I remember spending so much time on that game. Does this shotguns have missiles on it? I'd be sick if it does. That'd be fire, actually. It does. That's pretty cool. I dominated Quake 3 because the aim LG was so overpowered. 4K is no slouch at all. Yeah, the thing is though, Chad, is I've been playing arena shooters for so long, I just like can't play anything else now, you know? Like I'm so just brain rotted into arena FPSs. We need a good roll here. Burn damage. Oh yeah, that's really good. Holy fuck. That's actually insane. Yeah, that's GG right there, chat. Ricocheting burn damage. Yeah, that is a GG. And this has rockets for some fucking reason. Yeah, chat, ricochet burn damage might be... That's really annoying. I don't know why. I saw the guy, like, leveling up the flash, and I was like, I'm gonna stare at that. So glad I accidentally headbunked that guy, even though I wasn't even remotely looking at him. I hate reloading. You know what we need, chat? We need the hot potato perk. Remind me to look for the hot potato perk. If we get a hot potato, that'd be perfect. Oh, that's cringe. Anything in here I care about? Yeah, that's insanely good. No, I can't buy it. Fuck. Quake fell. CS required special mindset at first, but never the patience for it. Mentality more than anything else. I feel like any tac shooter game requires you just to have like the mental. Even actually, any game nowadays requires you to have the fucking mental fortitude of a rock. Dude, like the creatures I see in my ranked games sometimes are like genuine. Like they must have escaped from a lab or something, man. I forgot though, I'm not allowed to say that because that's rude to people. Cringe. How is this guy not frozen yet, by the way? Can we just, like, talk about that? Like, that guy's... Okay, I'll take that. Yeah, see, that's a really good point. That's one thing I hate about tac shooters as well. I hate having to fucking sit there while, like, that drives me insane. I hate that. Like, you just die to some bullshit, and you're just like, oh, okay. Like, you know, like, you just die to some random shit, you're just stuck there waiting for 2 minutes. That shit drove me crazy. Yeah, that's definitely better, I think. Bottle capped. I don't care about that. Ooh. Chow, good weapon alert. Chad, these little pistols with the they can have the missile attachment on them. Lord have mercy, they're so good. I hate having to go look for these stupid little pop-up things, man. They're so annoying. A lot of top Dirty Bomb players became Overwatch. Man, that's a name. That's a game I haven't heard of in fucking time. Dirty Bomb. Oh my god. I literally forgot that game even existed. I completely forgot. Man, that's a blast from the past. I never played it myself. I wasn't really playing. Like, I never played that game. I heard a lot about it, obviously. I knew. I was like, I'm not gonna get the reload in time, and that little thing is gonna hit me. Oh, that's rude. Hello. Please stay there. Thank you. You know what? Yeah, sure, I'll take this. This is troll as fuck, but why not? Season 4 Derby Bomb was before Overwatch? Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Dude, I do not understand the appeal of Call of Duty. Like I play arena shooters and stuff, but like I just don't get it. Like COD is just so boring to me. Like I played Warzone a couple times, but like it just I don't know, I don't get why it's so popular. Like I guess like maybe like actual Call of Duty, like maybe like actual like S&D Call of Duty is a little more like enjoyable, but I don't know, I just don't get it. That's one game I never got into. Just Call of Duty just never clicked. I don't know why. That is true. Yeah, you can aim. Yeah, you're right. That's a very good point. COD is extremely forgiving for players. I forgot about that. Also, aim assist in that game is like absolutely fucking crunked. I would have been really bad if that hit me. But I'm really glad I didn't. Chat, we need to get a reload perk. Nope. Ow. In hindsight, I don't know why I just sat there and just looked at that rocket as it just, like, ran towards my face. Honestly, couldn't tell you why I did that. But, you know what? It is what it is. That didn't hit anybody? Okay. I have the beluga whale of guns, and I just shot it down a hallway and didn't hit a single person. AMA. I'll take questions now. Man, every single time I pick up this cricket gun, I'm like, yeah, this seems like a great option. And then I just use it, and I'm like, yeah, this thing absolutely sucks. Every time without fail. Like, I don't even know why I picked it up, chat. I don't know why I picked it up. I straight up don't know why I picked it up. Yeah, I'm just dead again. Oh wait, I have the perk that gives me freaking immunity. Oh my god. Okay, I forgot I picked up the perk that gave me an extra life. I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, that is the problem with arena shooters, because it's so so dependent on skill. If you suck, you just get absolutely farmed, and people nowadays just don't care to actually get good at a game, which is so sad. Alright, one more run, chat. Let's see if we can get a good one today. This has frost on it. I'm so sad, because if this didn't have frost, this would be one-tapping everybody, but it has frost, so it does. I don't want to talk about it, chat. I'm just... No, nothing. We don't talk about it. I don't care about that. Something under my mouse. GG. Probably a cat hair. See, I would use this gun more. The problem is like, I love this gun. Don't get me, I love this thing. I love the revolver. I just hate that it doesn't have like a big mag. Like if there was like a mega revolver with like a longer mag, chat, I would literally only use this. But unfortunately we don't have that, which sucks. Yeah, no, Overwatch made the hitboxes bigger for certain characters for some fucking reason. Like, they made, like, 76's hitbox bigger, but then they made Kiriko's hitbox smaller. As if she wasn't already, like, insanely difficult to hit for no reason. Yeah, who are the hardest hit characters to hit in the game? It's fucking Kiriko, Juno, and what's the other one, Chad? There's like one other really weird one that's really hard to hit for some reason. It's like Widow or something, right? Like, genuinely the most confusing possible logic to their hitbox changes. Will never understand their logic behind that. Kiriko with ADA spam left clip? Yeah, literally. Oh, yeah, no. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm just a brain-dead hit scan player in Overwatch. So I just play Ashe, Cassidy, like... Well, actually, that's a lie. I used to be a support player, but then I just said F that and I just started playing DPS. I hate this fire twice perk. Ricochet, burn. Okay, that's much better. Okay, well, now we're talking about that. Another one. But yeah, no, like, all these new heroes in Overwatch definitely made the game, like, way more unnecessarily complicated. But to be fair, asking Blizzard to balance a game properly is like asking, like, it's an impossible task. Oh, wait, am I going here? Yeah, I'm going this way. Of course, this guy's, like, mega teleporting for some reason. Genuinely no idea why he's doing that, but alright. I was really hoping that wasn't going to hit me, but here we are. Yeah, sure, I'll take that. Let me just check this. Oh, yeah, literally. Yeah, the past couple Valiant characters, with the exception of Vito, have just been, like, literally Jet 3.0. It's just literally random versions of Jet that are just slightly worse. Damn, chat, I kind of toggled there, eh? Damn, chat, he's snapping. That's awkward. Thank you, he died, thank God. Get me out of here, please. I just triggered another room, I might be an idiot. I love this thing, chat. This thing is so fun to play with. Will I get absolutely screwed in like 2 levels when this thing starts out, like I get out DPS by everything? Absolutely. Will I complain about it? Absolutely. Will I have fun? Probably. Damn. Removing Ultra Overwatch would make it 10x better. That's actually a really good idea. Ultra thing. See, that's one thing I fucking hate about, Quake. Like, Quake Champions, I hate the ults, man. They're so dumb. Like, the ults in Quake Champions just ruin that game. Like, I genuinely don't understand why they put ults in the game. Like, it makes no sense. Like, hey, here's a very high-skilled shooter. Here's ults. Like, no one asked for this. Like, why? I mean, like, thankfully you can turn them off and shit, but it's just, like, it's just an unnecessary thing in that game, for sure. There's just one random guy just vibing over here. Alright, let's see you. Yeah, and Quake ults up the place, yeah, 100%. Honestly, I really hope... Chat, was a great game that I'm really sad didn't really get much attention. There was a game called Diabolical Rogue. Dude, that game was so fun. It was like Quake on steroids. That shit was so fun. Oh my god. Takedowns trigger an explosion. Cooldown, burn damage. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, we're taking this thing. Jeez. Is that a fire perk, actually? I can't take it. I'm an idiot. Oh, whatever. Oh, okay. GG, chat. Jeez. Oh, chat, we got the roll. We lost a couple games. The game said, hey, I'm sorry we lost you a couple games. Here's a really good OP gun that will just make this game easy mode. Thank you, game. I appreciate that. Wow, this thing is dumb. Okay. Glad to know this is just an option in this game for some reason. I heard of the game somehow. It's basically Quake. It's Quake, but like a class system Quake with like random cards. It's actually really fun. It's a really great game. It's hard, so it just died so fast. It's by the same guys who made Diabolical. It's a really good game. It just, like, there's no one playing it, which, like, effing sucks. Oh, I looked away for a second. That was very unfortunate. Chat, look at how much damage this default gun is just doing for just no reason. Yeah, that's balanced. You know, I was there watching skilled games get overtaken by noobs. Me and you both. Me and you both. CS is the only game kind of keeping the old feel alive. Yeah, I 100% agree with that. Anyway, no, I'll keep that. It's fine. Sure, why not? Wow, that guy actually jump scared me, low-key. Okay, oddly enough, this is probably the only gun in this game where actually being close to people is a bad thing, because the shotgun perk just doesn't work with it. Okay, the entire point is to stay medium range and just absolutely delete them from afar. Understood. What the fuck? Okay. Do not appreciate getting yoinked across the screen like that. This has got to be one of the dumbest things I've seen in this game. And I've seen some dumb legendaries in this game. This is by far one of the worst ones. Or like, this is by far the easiest one. It's actually insane how good this is. Yeah, sure, why not? Hey, Mel, do you think Jade Standard is durable enough? It says hardened PTFE here. Oh, that's a mistake on the website. If they're 100% PTFE skates, and if... Wait, hold on. You said Jades, right? Yeah, Jade Standards are not hardened. They're standard 100% PTFE. They'll be, like, equivalent in terms of quality to, like... to durability to, like, a Mouse's stock skates. Which makes them great for fabric pads, less than ideal for glass. Actually, they're really bad on glass, actually. They wear super fast. They weirdly enough, though, for some reason, I remember X-Ray Pad made an air version of the Jades because some people like using them on glass, even though they have the shortened durability. But, I mean, you'd still better off using the other ones, in my opinion. I was gonna say, we're getting good stuff here, but we're not really killing stuff quickly, which is a little concerning. I say that as this entire room just turns into ash, but, you know. What was that? How was he so fast? I love doing that to the bots. It's so fun. You can just, like, bug them out by doing that. No, I mean mouse skates. I got mouse pad, but... Sorry, hold on. Shape is everything. Best players will always win. That's fair. Oh, I mean, look at Logitech with the new Super Strike, by the way, for sure. No, I mean mouse skates. I got my mouse pad, but it's the skates remaining for the last piece. I got my Shape Down Extra Crazy Light, which is... Thank fucking hard as part of the gear game. Did you like the stock skates on the X2 Crazy Light? Because if you like the stock skates, Jades are going to be like equivalent to that. So that might be a good starting point for you. But again, if you're using glass, it's going to be a little bit of an iffy experience. Sir, can you please? Sir. Sir. There's too many things here. Just walked into just a wall of missiles from the, like, these little guys over here. Hey, we made it through the kill room, chat. First time today. Oh my god, we got past the level, let's go! They were horrid uneven for stock suits. Reason no to your repulsor stocks even for some fucking reason. Uneven's made it usable to strat after I broke it in. I mean, to be honest with you, this may just be one of those situations where you have to, like, try a bunch of different skates and find what works best for you. You know, it may just be one of those situations. Because, like, I can make recommendations, but, like, skates are very, like, personal feel. Like, they are particular. Yeah, no, I can't take that. Might be worth just getting a bunch of skates and just trying them, honestly. I mean, I remember I used a bunch of skates before I settled on the Obsidians. But I still haven't used, like, every skate on the market, so it's one of those things where, like, I may even find new ones I like more. It really blows we got the electric one as the starting one, because it's the worst one. Look at chat. All it took was an insanely overpowered run for us to get here. Watch as I still die. I'd be so sad. It's actually like a not zero chance, considering these rooms are just like run enders. Actually, I'm dead. Yep, there we go. Dude, fuck these rooms, bro. Every time, it's just my run is just over at like an energy center. Every time. Fuck, man. Every time. That's so annoying. Oh, well, it is what it is. What can you do? Yo, chat, my camera just like spazzed the fuck out. Y'all see that? Oh, I did show on screen. Oh, that's terrifying. I don't know what caused that. That's kind of freaky. Alright, fair enough then. My PC is maybe haunted. That's okay. Be consumerism. I thank you for subscribing, Sanjarf and Asol. Thank you very much. It's all skill at the end of the day. I don't think there's anything wrong with finding what skates work for your grip style. Like, skates are a pretty important thing. Like, I don't think it's a bad thing to try a bunch of skates. Like, yeah, it's like consumerist as hell, but like, there are so many options you kind of have to try them all. But like, as long as you find, here's the thing. As long as you find a set of skates you're comfortable on, a mouse pad you feel comfortable on, and a mouse shape you like, just stick with it, you know? Like, it just, like, there's no sense in, like, overcomplicating stuff nowadays. Like, fuck, like, this is a great example. Like, this mouse is a very, like, consumer-focused mouse. Like, this is made to compete with, like, a G502 or whatever the fuck it's called. But, like, I'm using it, and I perform really well in this shape because it's a great shape. Sure, some aspects of it aren't great, but I could still use this totally fine. And if I really wanted to, I'm sure I could perform completely fine on this shape if I wanted to. Are there better shapes? Yeah, obviously, but, like, this is comfy for me. I would use this. Like, chat, this is actually, like, I actually like the weight of this mouse. This is actually a mouse I would, like, legitimately use long term, in all honesty. Because, like, I do like the hot swap ability. If I could put Armorons in this, chat, I'd be very happy. But anyways, it is what it is. But anyways, chat. All right, that's all for me tonight because Mrs. Mellon is on her way home, so I'm gonna hop off for the night. Sorry for the shorter stream again. I didn't have too much time to do this today. But I appreciate y'all chilling and hanging out. Thank you very much, Stains and Parts, for hanging out, and much appreciated. I will be back on Saturday morning, and I will be doing and I'll be back on Saturday morning, and we will do more, like, actual gameplay testing. So we'll probably do Splitgate and maybe some Oversalt as well, and probably break something, which would be fun. But anyways, I'm going to go see Mrs. Mellon and hang out with her. So thanks again for hanging out, everyone. I appreciate it, and I will catch y'all later. Have yourself a great evening.